I'm in Queretaro, Mexico, the city where I'm living. And today I want to show you a very interesting story. I'm on my way to a party where I was invited. But it's not just a party, it's a party of the Irish community. Who could imagine that there was an Irish community here in Querétaro? They get along very well. They basically have their life here in Querétaro, Mexico. They speak Spanish very fluently. It seems they have settled down super well here in Querétaro. But how could it be possible that here in a city like Querétaro, this community settled down? And this hasn't been recent. They have been living here for years. So we'll find out that today. I'm about to see this Irish community. This is going to be fun. Are you ready to see what's happening here in Querétaro? Are you ready to see why I like Querétaro? Let's go. Join me. I'm excited. Hello.
Hello. Afternoon.
Good afternoon. What are you doing, Tony?
We're heating up the marifat peas. And the marifat peas, my father would always say they should be whole and dry. And my mother would say they should be mushy.
Oh.
Like the marifat peas, and they're going to be mushy peas today.
Mushy peas. Yeah, like Christmas tradition?
Christmas tradition. And also carrots, which are being made by Adam.
Yeah, I have thyme and honey and olive oil and salt and pepper. So 3 types of potatoes, because potatoes are important in Ireland. So we got mashed potato, and in the oven we got roast potatoes, and we've got Dauphinoise potatoes. Bravo, turkey!
Yummy!
And the other thing is the stuffing.
I'm going to try Irish food, so I feel very, very honored. How many people are coming?
25.
25 peas.
But are they all Irish? Or?
About 15, 14 Irish.
Hello, I'm Alexis, a Mexican, and tonight the dinner will be potato sauce, baked potato, potato in a pan, potato in a plate, and more potato.
Is it your goal to learn Spanish in 2023? I've opened new dates to start learning Spanish in this 2023. Check out my website, thriveinspanish.com. 2023 is your year to start speaking Spanish. If you want to start from zero, I have good news for you. I have an asynchronous course. This course has a very well-designed methodology where you can study at your own time and you can be talking with native speakers too, in your own time.
Soy de Inglaterra. What else should I say? Mi esposa es...
We'll be using an app where you'll have the opportunity to talk to your teacher. Tell them what you're doing, tell them what you're cooking, and they will get back to you. I also have a limited offer. Book a trimestral plan and start learning Spanish with La Karencita.
This is a very special moment for us because this is our Queretaro Irish Christmas dinner. I'm here with Adam, and I'd like to say a special hello to my mother and father in Ireland, because my mother would be proud of me now making marifat peas, Brussels sprouts, stuffing, and the turkey. And Adam made
Both 3 types of potatoes, braised red cabbage with lots of spices, carrots and various things like honey and thyme, gravy, parsley sauce, cranberry sauce, and dessert.
And I have the Christmas pudding, which was made by my mother and sisters last year. Hello sisters, hello brothers.
To see more Irish people?
Lots of Irish people upstairs. And there's a great view, so mind your head because there's a glass window at the top of the stairs.
This is dangerous.
A little bit.
I'm going to meet their partners too. Hi Adrian, nice to meet you. How long have you been living here in Querétaro?
Probably about 4 years now. I'd need to do the counting. I came over in 2016, worked in Mexico City for a year, and then we moved up here to Querétaro.
We moved to.
Yes, we. So
Who?
my Mexican wife and I, we were based in London for about 6 years, and then she was very keen to move back to her home city, and we took a stepping stone through Mexico City, I suppose, for a little while. Yeah.
Why did you decide to live in Querétaro?
Well, it's a beautiful city. It's a lot nicer than the traffic's a heck of a lot nicer than Mexico City, I have to say.
Yeah.
And the quality of life here, I think, is pretty good. There's a great Irish community, as you can see today. And yeah, it's a beautiful quality of life, I think.
How do you feel that you are here, all the Irish communities here together? Why this is happening?
I think there's a very strong bond between a lot of guys make a massive effort to keep it together. Probably a lot more of an effort than I make, I have to say. Likes of Tony and Adam, who's hosting here today, have really taken it as their mission to really support people who come over, the Irish who arrive here, and it's a lot of Irish who might come with some of the Irish companies for a little while. And they've been a real support to try and make sure that these people aren't on their own, and there's a strong bond. Yeah.
I interviewed Tony, Tom, and Adam. They are the guys who have been hosting these events in Querétaro since a long time ago. Unfortunately, the quality sound wasn't good, but I hope you really stay because it's amazing the effort that they have been putting. I'm here with one of the pioneers of the Irish community. If I can say that.
I'm Tony Butts. I arrived here in 1986 to Mexico for World Cup. Then I met the lady of my life. 3 kids later, still here in Querétaro. In 1991, I moved to Querétaro, and after 14 or 13 uneventful years, just trying to find another Irish guy, then I bumped into my good friend Tom Stack.
It came about through losing my passport during the interview process in November 2004. When I went to get my passport at the embassy, I left my name and I said, look, I'm moving to Querétaro, and if there's any Irish there, let them know. And sure enough, within a couple of weeks, the first email arrived, said, welcome, what are you doing this Sunday? Come around and we'll welcome you. What came out of that was 5 or 6 hours of talking, a lot of drink and some dancing, but more importantly, the start of an incredible friendship and the start of the first community, I would say. From there on, every year it got stronger.
And it really became stronger. After many years, they are still here in Querétaro. Querétaro is their home now, and most of them have a family. ¿Cómo están?
Muy bien, con hambre. Right now, but the food is very delicious. We can see that.
It's time for dinner. It's 4:45, and I see a lot of potatoes, vegetables, turkey. It looks very, very tasty, and there are a lot of people. They're partners too, and it seems all of them know each other.
Another Christmas 2022. 2023 is just waiting around the corner. Thank you everybody for being here. Wonderful to see so many people making the effort. Wonderful to have Adam here joining the Irish community.
Tony and I got very interested about, expression of the culture.
We started participating in the Foreign Communities Festival in 2007. It's a very small one. There are some 25, 26 countries and a couple of local municipalities, and grown. And thankfully nowadays, because of social media.
Hi, Troy.
Hi, Karen. How are you doing?
I'm having my dinner. I'm about to have my dinner.
You're gonna have a Merry Christmas dinner?
Yes, I'm excited.
Merry Christmas with me. If we're talking about dinner, we have some potatoes. Usually several types of potatoes, but here we have potato gratin. Also, we're gonna have some carrots. Usually with lots of Queretaro butter and thyme. All of the delicious things that we would usually have at Christmas time. Here we have some red cabbage. I believe it has some special ingredients, which I'm not quite sure what they are, but they're very delicious. I think we take pride in our Christmas dinner. So we generally have several types of potatoes, different types of meats, and
I can see that. I can see a type of potatoes with cream. I don't know what kind of cream it. Potatoes, roasted potatoes,
Yes.
mashed potatoes.
Stuffing is very important.
Stuffing.
Yes. We're building the plate. We're
You're
not quite
building
there.
the plate.
So
What else?
Oh.
What else is essential?
let's have some ham. Let's have some ham.
Okay. Yeah.
It's juicy. Got a bit of fat. A little bit salty. Not too intense. Yeah, it's good. That's a standard ham.
It's good.
Brussels sprouts, you never start to appreciate them until you're in your mid to late 20s. Because as a kid, they smell like farts.
Check out my dish. There's in it a lot of flavors. Healthy. It looks healthy. Gracias, Troy. Gracias. Oh, so everybody's so kind. Ok, ahora sí, finalmente voy a comer. Sí, where is it? This event was organized in Adam's house. Adam is an Irish guy who is been hosting a lot of different events to gather foreign community in his house. He's the founder of Global Food Garden. This is a place where different cultures from different parts of the world bring food. We share the food together and we meet other people from different cultures too.
I came in 2016.
And you met right away?
Right away, well, there's a big story there because I arrived in the country on Tuesday. And I would say yes to everything. So
You are
it's still an exchange. 6 years later, it's yes to everything. See, I met Tony on Saturday and he said to me, "Hey Adam, what are you doing tomorrow Sunday?" It's like, "Do you want to put on a leprechaun costume and give out like chocolates to like kids and etc."
This was after about 10 beers.
Really?
And obviously, see, I thought it was like, see, I thought
I also talked to a few Mexican ladies who decided to tell me what's it like to be married to an Irishman.
¿Qué se enamoró?
¿Qué te enamoró?
Sí, a ver, es guapo.
Sí.
Son súper educados, o sea, son unos caballeros. Nunca te van a poner el cuerno, o sea,
Eso es algo bueno.
Eso es algo bueno. Que los mexicanos,
Se les
olvida, ¿no?
olvida.
Se les olvida. Toman un buen, qué miedo.
Oye, pero llevan mucho tiempo conociéndolos.
Yo
¿Cuánto
20
tiempo?
años.
20 años. 20 años.
20 años.
Era una niña.
¿En dónde lo conociste?
En Dublín. En un antro de muerte.
El contraste, un bautizo aquí en Querétaro con unos amigos.
Ah, su tiempo.
Tenemos 11 años juntos, nos conocimos en Kerry, en el trabajo, tenemos 3 hijos, hablamos inglés y español,
¿Tus hijos qué idiomas saben?
los dos.
¿Y tú?
Yo lo conocí en Ciudad de México, nos conocimos en Tinder. Bueno, ya nos conocemos. Y ya llevamos como 6 años.
Y tienen un business.
Tienen un business a Querétaro.
Montellelato.
Would you say this is the best year?
This is a very good year, yes. We got a big turn up because we had 2 years of pandemic, so the turnout was very low, understandably, because people wanted to stay at home. This year is our first year after all of that, and we got 30 people, so it's really good.
It's really good. Yeah, I bet it must be very important because you said after pandemic, like all feel very happy. Like I feel like
Because this is about bringing everyone together, and now we can again safely. So it's good, and we share good food, music, drinks, and desserts. So we're coming.
Thank you, Adam, for inviting me.
You're welcome.
I want to thank all my patrons who are supporting this channel because I know you guys started with me here in Mexico and you are a very important part of this channel. It seems this is the most important song of the night.
Let's go dance and let's get you ready for the river dance.
Exactly.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Gracias, Adam, por la y Alexis, para bienvenidos a su casa. Y por los dos chefs, tres chefs.
Tenemos un nuevo honorario irlandés. Bienvenido, David. Definitivamente somos una comunidad inclusiva, ¿no?
This is very international because they're also playing Mexican songs.
Dave, you're blessed. They blessed you.
This is everything for today. I really enjoyed this day. I can see there is a very strong community here, and I feel very, very thankful because I was able to be here. So thank you very much for watching the video, and they are calling me now, so see you in the next video.
We started participating in the Foreign Communities Festival in 2007. It's a very small one. There are some like 25, 26 countries and a couple of local municipalities. And it was there in 2007, 2008, then it moved to Parque Bicentenario to 2015, 16 more or less. So I mean, it just kept growing, and thankfully nowadays, because of social media, Facebook, we have our Facebook Irish Community Queretaro page, and it's grown a lot because of that, and a lot of people have just come out of nowhere. People started bumping into us and saying, listen, I've met somebody, I think he's Irish, and can you check him out? So we're like scouts, football scouts, go and see this unknown talent. Is he Irish enough?
Is he fake Irish? He's fake
And then all of a sudden we go along.
He's not Irish.
Yeah, he's sort of Irish, but he doesn't drink. So no, he's off the list.
Actually, there was a few St. Patrick's Day parades. We've done those in March in a few years, and the adoption process. If they wear green, they were adopted for the day. And we had a lot of fun days with integrating with the Mexican or friends or families, and so on that particular day, that community was like 50 strong. Even now there's only probably still under 20 here. But at that time we were able to gather crowds just because of the interactions with the different people. And I don't know, it's like the next. We like bringing people together.
Yes, and also one of the other important things when I met up with Tom, started February 2005. The first Irish themed pub had just been opened, famously named
The Clap.
The Clap. No, not the Clap. The Clap.
The Clap.
Just Clap. The Clap pub in Urica, Carlos Simon, one of the owners of Carlos Simon. And also then in May the 13th, 2005, which coincided with Tom's birthday, they opened up the Wicklow pub. And there was a very interesting part there because this guy from Tipperary, Nigel, told us that we're opening up an Irish pub downtown. They had loads of cans of Guinness, and they needed to get rid of them because we were building up the Guinness wall. So we are the proud builders of that Guinness wall. So we are locked in for about 3 days.
I said recently, I was down there last week showing a couple of Americans. It's now in 2022, the wall is still standing. I actually had a joke at Donald Trump who said he should call us to build that wall.
We give the Irish can build walls.
But our friends from Arkansas, Wisconsin, they took it very well. They thought it was. They were happy the walls still standing, and they're still contributing to the Guinness. But yeah, I think out of that, the international festival here, and obviously some more people coming around. Social media helped definitely. We began to find one or two here and there. People showed up, and then I think it was just getting. we're getting other events in, not just the international festival, but other events during the year. Just like this Christmas dinner we've had today. When did that initiate?
It's going on about 10 years.
Yeah.
2012, 2013. And that was one of the reasons that I got involved in that, because from the original Irish Society in Mexico City, there were three ladies, Bridget, Deirdre and Catherine, and they would always get together for a Christmas dinner around the first weekend of December. And I always thought, what a lovely gesture, what a lovely thing to do.
Yes.
So that sort of got me going on the idea of doing it, and we've been doing it since then. So now Adam is
So you guys, when you met Adam and you, Tony, and you Tom.
Adam
I came in 2016.
And you met right away? Or what?
Right away, well, there's a big story there because I arrived in the country on Tuesday. And from my yoga class in Belfast, I got these details. And on the Thursday, we had some discussion and on Saturday we met up for too many beers. And my policy, because I was coming from Ireland to a country where I knew nothing, so I was saying, I will say yes to everything. So
You are yes to everything.
it's still
Not exchange.
6 years later, it's yes to everything. See it. So I met Tony on Saturday, and he said to me, "Hey Adam, what are you doing tomorrow, Sunday?" It's like, "Do you want to put on a leprechaun costume and give out chocolates to kids in
This was after about 10 beers.
And obviously, I thought it was like, so I did, and then it was amazing. So I did that. And then the next weekend was the festival, and honestly, this has given me community in this year. This has given me community in the city. I think without the community that Tom and Tony have built, I don't think I would still be here. Because they make us feel so welcome. They help us out with advice all the time. There's always a bottle of whiskey. There's always
There's always a way to solve anything. We just get together on a Sunday afternoon. We wouldn't be one to drink on a Sunday afternoon.
There's always a solution. And I'm really grateful for my Irish family, Tom and Tony, and the extended family. That's why I feel so happy here. That's why I'm delighted to host the event today, because I love having all of my good friends. Well, I consider them family. The important thing to say is we call it Irish Family Christmas because it really is. We are a family, and we have family in other parts of the world, whether it's Ireland, or me in Australia, other people in Canada, Africa, Asia. But we are a family.
Are you going to say something? I think it's not just about the Irish community, it's just a community because you're attracting more, not just Irish people. So I'm here with Dave, we are not, either of us aren't Irish people, and we've been doing that. We are surrounded.
You're Irish today.
I'm Irish today, and we're surrounded by you because you
Am I Irish today, Tony?
All right.
Another part of what you're saying as well, I think the Mexican people need to take credit for this because from the point of view of welcome, I don't think I've ever experienced anything like this. I've lived in a lot of different places, but the Mexican welcome, you just can't beat it. And I think Irish are known for being friendly, but the two cultures mixed together, they take it to another level. So there's a great integration here. There's downstairs at the moment, I think there's, couples, there's either male or female Latino attached, and it's a good integration. So definitely, it's always shown us that it's about family, as Adam says. While we have a great sense ourselves, and we like driving on the Irish culture, but everybody brings their own piece to
But
it.
you mentioned something very important, and I think it's very important to mention it for my audience out there, because most of the people who are watching this video probably are from the United States. So they have a different culture. I have to admit, I have to say that you, as you said, it's a great mixture, a combination, Mexican culture and Irish culture. Why? That's the question. Why do you think? Who are you people?
I'll tell you two things. There is a specific reason, because during the War of Independence between Mexico and USA, there was a battalion was sent from Ireland to USA at the time to fight against Mexico. And they were Battalion San Patricio, St. Patrick Battalion, and they were fighting for a time for USA against Mexico, but they realized after a point of time that actually they were fighting the wrong side. So they actually changed side during the war, and they became Mexican. So this is very famous. To the point that there is a pipe band, a battalion in Mexico City, who we invite regularly to our events, whether it's a parade or whatever for St. Patrick's Day. But they come to Queretaro because